How y'all doing, baby? It's Friday. It's Friday. Y'all know Fridays, baby. That's right. Let the celebration begin. Is that what they say? Beer and Bud Friday, baby. Get your beer off the ice. I hope it's good and cold because it is a hot day down here in South Texas, as it has been for the last several months. Anyway, I hope your beer is cold, baby. To follow up to that is to stuff that bud down in the bowl, if you're so inclined. Because it's a good time to try to relax, take in our world, and enjoy it as much as we can on the weekends. As much turmoil as going on in the world and in our country today. A little break on the weekends with a little beer, a little bud, whatever it is that you use to relax. It's the appropriate time to do it. Got to be real careful with my rocking chair. I got kittens on the porch, baby. Anyway. It is Friday, baby. And what's going on in the news? Well, there's news all over the place. Every day you find news on TV and the print and all that stuff. Man, it's hard to keep up with. Not this weekend, baby. Today there's things happening in this country. Today we got the grand jury report out of Georgia. The actual report from the grand jury saying what they thought happened here. And it come to find out that the grand jury had recommended 39 people be indicted. We only got 19, Donnie and his 18 co-defendants right on down the line. But there was an original 39 that the grand jury thought should be indicted. And amongst them we find out is Lindsey Graham, Kelly Loeffler, the senator from Georgia at the time, and David Perdue, the other senator from Georgia at the time before the election. Yeah, a sitting senator and two former senators were recommended for indictment by more than half of the grand jury, mind you. So Bonnie Willis made her decision to charge the 19 that everybody agreed broke the law. So that's what she's doing. And this is the first actual reading that we've seen of that indictment. And it was kind of surprising it came out, because there's a lot of information in that indictment. And, but yeah, the case goes on. Donnie's trying to get separated, go to federal court and all that shit. We'll see how that plays out. But this is pretty eye-opening to the senators that were not indicted. Lindsey Graham's already out there saying that, hey, all I was doing was inquiring about the mail-in vote, just making sure everything was on the up and up. Yeah, he called in Georgia and Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, Arizona, and Nevada, just the states where them fake electors were brewing. Yeah, that's the only ones that Lindsey there were concerned about. So he was just inquiring. So future election, yeah, bullshit. You know what he was doing. We all know what they were doing. But you know what they say? Yeah, you get the government you deserve, because we're the ones that elected them. But that's not the story. The main story today. The main story today is a little more heartbreaking, baby. It's about the death of Eddie Irizarry. Having trouble with that last name. People have trouble saying mine. Eddie Irizarry, who was the young man that was shot by police on August 14th in Philadelphia. And at the time of the shooting, the police came out and said it was a justifiable shooting because the guy turned down the wrong way on a one-way street. He got pulled over by the cops, and the guy got out of the car with a knife that was threatening the officer, so they had to shoot and kill him. That was the story that came out August 14th. Doesn't jive with the story that's come out today. No. And if it wasn't for the lawyers and the investigative team of the family of Eddie, then this would go unnoticed. This would just be washed away. Just like if we had not seen the video of George Floyd being choked to death by an officer. That would have been gone away, but it didn't because we had video evidence. Well, now the same thing, baby. The family's attorney found a video from a restaurant across the street who showed the whole damn thing. And he never got out of his car. As a matter of fact, his car door was closed and the window was up. Now, mind you, The officer said that he had to fire because the guy exited his vehicle and threatened him with a knife. No, that didn't happen. And with the body cam video that was released today, it breaks your heart. One Eddie he recently to the United States mainland, and he's from Puerto Rico. He's got a good life. He's not a criminal, baby. He made a wrong turn down a one-way street. That was his crime. And that officer's, when Eddie pulled over first, and then a few seconds later, you see a cop car pull up next to him. The officer in the passenger side jumps out of his car door. In the 5 seconds after that door opened, he has already run to the side of the vehicle, yelled a bunch of shit like, I'm going to fuck you up, or I'm going to shoot your fucking ass, and then fires 6 shots through the fucking window. Through the fucking window. So you're coming up here, he threatened you with a knife? You know, it's a heartbreaking story of not only a police cover-up, but a police action that was so fast, that the officer didn't take the time to realize that he was not in danger. He just already had that gun out when he got to the window. It's sad. Now the officer's been turned himself in. He's being charged with murder, with aggravated assault, with voluntary manslaughter, and reckless behavior. And that's not all. He's got more. Yeah, he should be charged, but he shouldn't have been a cop in the first place. Maybe that was the problem. But you know, it's just like that government thing. You get the government you vote for that you deserve. What are we building in our society? Because we see this happen all the time, baby. We are a nation of guns. We are awash with guns. You got a gun. He's got a gun. Everybody's got a gun, baby. So we live by the gun. And innocent citizens who just made a wrong turn down a damn street are executed for it, baby. Judge, jury, and execution are all in 5 seconds. That's a hell of a lot of quick justice, wouldn't you think? But there's a problem within our society. And just like in our legislature, the only ones that can fix it is us. This democracy only works because we the people, baby. I say it all the time. But unless you care and unless you vote, democracy doesn't give a shit. The laws of the nation don't give a shit if we don't pay attention to what's going on, if we don't take actions to correct things when we see them. Then we're just to blame, baby. I don't want this society to be like this for my kids. I wanted something better. And if I like this shirt. I care and I vote, baby. Those are the two things that demand of us. That's the only things that we ask of you as a citizen, is that you care about your fellow man and that you vote in this democracy. That is the crucial point. Without your voice, this is not a democracy, baby. It's what they want it to be. And we can't afford that. We've got over 200 some odd years of this shit, fighting for it. We can't be the generation that gives up on this shit and throws it all out the window. There's a hell of a fight coming up in 24. So I want you to care and I want you to vote. That's the message, baby. Anyway, I hope you have a great weekend. It's going to be kind of rough hearing this news across this nation out there, but work for a better tomorrow, baby. What can I say? Anyway, it is B&B Friday, so try to relax as best you can. Enjoy your beverage of choice or wherever you relax and all that stuff. We'll be back live on Sunday. And until then, y'all take care of yourself, baby.